Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Four Sides of the Ring. Tonight we are talking about Raw. Our latest episode, which was pretty good. There's actually a lot that went on this Raw, which we'll get into. You good over there?
I'm fine. It's the getting into part that I'm waiting for.
You're like,
I'm sorry. There's a lot that happened on Raw, and my lord. Okay.
Yeah.
We're good. No, I'm good.
We got a lot
Good
to
lord.
talk
Yeah, we do.
So we kicked off the night with Seth freaking Rollins coming out.
I think the best part of that one was he forgot Logan Paul's intro. Who the fuck is that?
Right? Who's that? But
No, good promo. I mean, wasn't that...
solid promo for everybody. Gunther came out.
And, this is where, the last show was for me. Tried being a badass.
Right.
Tried being a badass.
Tried.
And you want to look at him and be like, bro, you cheated. You lost. You had 3 different specials thrown on your ass at once, and you still somehow jumped out and pretended it didn't fucking do shit. Nah. Seth, though, you got to wonder what it's going to happen, because he's sitting there saying, claiming he'll go after Cody. But honestly, that the world heavyweight title is his. He's the one who brought it into.
But I don't see Seth being the one to win the Rumble anyway.
I don't either. It's right now it's up in the air, because we also have to understand we don't have the full roster of the Rumble right now anyway. With TNA's multi-year pass, we're going to get a lot of surprise.
It's going to be a surprise this
We're going to have Joe Hendry. Okay? Believe him. Okay? We're going to have him. We're going to have Nick Namath, a.k.a. Dolph Ziggler. I totally thought I just said his name wrong. My bad. Anyway, no, we're gonna have him. We're gonna have. There's been a few just from TNA that are gonna surprise the men's Royal Rumble. It's gonna be probably one of the best Royal Rumbles we've had in a very long time. So
yeah. There's a lot about to happen, and
I'm sorry, but we got the most negative outcome for Logan Paul we've ever gotten before. That fucker got drowned out just like Dominic.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as far as, but that's such a good thing for him, because that
he's portrayed himself as a heel.
That relentless,
definitely.
Booing from the crowd was as big as anybody's getting.
What did he say during that? See, that's attention you're not getting.
Yep.
He showed it.
He knows.
There are people I follow on other social medias, TikTok, Instagram, stuff like that. They hate the guy. They fucking hate him. And I'm like, this is why we have him.
But that's why
he is the biggest goddamn hate you'll ever have. And he's willing to do the shit a lot of people aren't willing to do.
Yeah, but look at the way he came out too. He's like, I'm on the rise, and I'm gonna be the best wrestler that's ever been.
I'm gonna be the face of this company.
And so on and so forth.
And I made the better career in 2 years than you did all your life.
And he's always like, everything I've ever tried, I've conquered, and this and that. And it's like that. The boos that he got shows how, if everyone hates him, sure, no problem there though, because
he's got the hate.
That's the reaction you're going for, whether you're good or bad. If they're booing you that much, you're doing something
right.
So, very, very telling. But again, I don't actually think he's going to win the Royal Rumble.
No, I don't think so. I think there's bigger plans for Logan than what we're getting right now.
But he is back, and he will be.
For how long, though?
As far as I can... Well,
I hate to say, he said he wants to be a TV star, be there 90% of the time, but a lot of his shit has taken him away from the business so much.
But I think he's a little more on board this go around. So I think we'll have Logan Paul for a bit.
I hope so. Like, to not take from the factor, like, whether you like him or you hate him, that motherfucker, he does put 110% into this. He puts it better than most celebrities we've ever gotten in that ring. This son of a bitch puts, 110% into his matches. I'm sorry, the sheer factor. Just that one time with Ricochet. We gonna do this? We gonna do this?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they're both on the ground. And you're like, and you just emoted the wind knocked out of you because you just saw how bad they collided. Like he does do the 110%. So I think he's earned his place.
Okay, so sorry to interrupt,
No,
but you brought up celebrity. And we've had the iShow Speed confirmation of being a Royal Rumble.
The who?
iShow Speed, the streamer.
Okay.
And then at this Raw, we had Kai Cenat confirmed to be going to Royal Rumble. He came out.
Right.
Whatever. He had his moment.
His minute in the crowd.
So we're getting a return to, celebrities coming to the WWE, getting the big names of the time.
Not just WWE, because we can't exclude WCW's celebrity value back in the day either. Because you had, I know his first name, but his last name, he was in Scream, David. He was the sheriff. He was Dewey in Scream.
Oh, David Arquette.
Yeah, okay. In WCW, he was a celebrity that came in and won the WCW Heavyweight Championship. And even he stated, I shouldn't have fucking won. Like, these guys are good. Like, what is this? And it was just a poll for ratings.
Yeah.
But even WCW, TNA, they've all had celebrity interaction. It just shows where wrestling is. You want to sit there and claim wrestling's fake and bullshit? Okay, that's great. It's choreographed. They know the outcome of the match, hence you can't fucking bet on a match. God knows this year alone, if I could bet on a match, I probably would have been in the positives. But no. It's entertainment. That's what these are. And the fact that we're seeing every Raw now a different celebrity coming to that ringside showing that, hey, wrestling's cool. It's been cool. Y'all just didn't want to see it or pick on the kid that did like wrestling.
But okay. I do think there's some merit to Speed and Kai going at it at some point.
Oh, I'm sure. They're going to have some sort of celebrity thing. I mean, hell, you even had Karl Malone from the Utah Jazz. He was in WCW.
He's in WWE.
Was he? Mm-hmm. Okay, so he was. It was Dennis Rodman that was WCW. So you had those guys back in the day. You've had plenty.
They've had plenty of celebrities, but this kind of marks a return to that
era.
To that era is like
let's face it. Who led the charge? She's very popular now because of that one fucking shirt she wore at the debut of Raw saying, if your girl don't like wrestling, Vanessa Hudgens. Let's face it, she's brought that face back, and good on that, because I mean, and we've had our celebrities. I'll tell you right now. I've been listening to his music. I can't understand a word of it because I'm not, from Puerto Rico. But, wow, his name just went right out of my head. Fuck. No, this is not cool. I just had his name. Keep going, because this looks bad. I'm going to go over this way.
Yes, everyone, you can make fun of him for this.
God damn it, dude. He was a part of the fight with Damian Priest in Puerto Rico, like, was it last year or 2 years ago? Why did his name just shoot out of my head? I got him. Don't worry. I'll find him. Where are you, you dumb shit? I'm the dumb shit. Let's just say that one. Bad Bunny. God damn. Bad Bunny. And he's even stated he wants to come put his body on the line again. And his match with Damian Priest at Puerto Rico was fucking phenomenal. Like, talk about a celeb who wants to put it out on the line. But yeah, it's the two streamers you're talking about. They're a big deal right now. Like, they're coming.
They're a huge deal.
They're coming. Just for WWE alone.
All right. Yeah, well, moving on to our... that was the first match of the night. Or did I scroll down too far?
I don't know. I want to say the first match of the night was the tag team match with JD and Dominic.
And this one, oh my goodness.
We all know how it started. We've all heard the situation. And the fact that he managed to go through the rest of that match with those two big boys slamming down on him repeatedly, kudos to him. I mean, best wishes. I hope great fucking comeback. But damn, bro. Like, that hit. Oh, again, it's fake though, guys. Okay? It's fake. It's all fake. Him hitting that table and screwing himself up there. It's all fake. It was just played. Don't even. But no. Oh God. Kudos to JD. That son of a bitch. To the fact that happened at the beginning of the match. Beginning. Like, I'm talking first 5 minutes of that match, he did that. And everyone was like, even Mike was like, someone needs to come fucking look on him. People doing live reaction shows and podcasts were like, he knocked himself out. And in reality, it's like, yeah, he might have, but no, he broke his 2 ribs and punctured a lung. That son of a bitch went through the rest of the match and collapsed getting into Gorilla. So, good match, though.
That was a good match.
Even with Dom being distracted, check him. Dom managed to actually carry that match. It showed a big part on those two talents right there.
Oh, yeah. They took it to him. That was a good match. They, ended the way you'd expect it to end.
Oh yeah, they weren't. They obviously weren't going to win to begin with.
They weren't winning, and
if they were, there was some sort of signal during the match showing, I'm hurt. Yeah. We need to end this quick. We're losing. But I'll tell you right now, just to be able to finish that match is insane, and it's not the first person to do it. Don't make me sound like it is.
Yeah,
that was just a vicious. Like, I mean, let's face it, one of the bigger ones is Stone Cold when he broke his goddamn neck. He still got up and finished the match, refused to be carried out of the ring. But JD's got that same persona and with how social media is carrying him right now, that son of a bitch better be a baby face in like 2 weeks. Because god damn,
we're not
dude.
gonna see him for a while.
No, he's out for what, 9 months?
Probably.
I think that's what I read. 9 months.
He ain't wrestling with broken ribs.
Same with Dakota Kai. She's out for a fat minute. She gets to get skipped over for her Royal Rumble because that kick to the fucking face. Concussioned her. Which, I mean, just a bad luck there. What, 3 injuries in 2 years? At least?
At least.
You know, I mean, at least it's not the same recurring injury, but still. But no, the War Raiders and Judgment Day, that match was phenomenally good.
That was a good one.
It very, very much was.
The War Raiders retain.
Yeah, of course they did.
And then we moved on to Rey Mysterio and Xavier Woods, which the best part of this match was
the family
with the
giving
family.
the shirts to Xavier Woods saying they suck.
Well, he had the part too where he was saying, "Yeah, I reserved them seats,"
And they're not there. They weren't there.
And they weren't even there when he walked out there looking at him, and then they walk out late. And
I tell you, they're making the New Day into one hell of a heel. And let's face it, what was it? Ludwig Kaiser. They tried getting him to basically bump fists, and even he was like, "Yeah, no." And you're sitting there going, this son of a bitch is perfectly fine coming out of nowhere and attacking Sheamus, but he won't fist bump the motherfuckers that just discredited E. Like, they are pushing the envelope with this
I know,
heel.
Those two are just...
They're done. They're done. Their career's over.
They're like...
Well, let's face it, too. There's also the factor they had that rapper next to the family, and not Xavier, Kofi tweeted he deleted all his music off his playlist, and I'm like, wow, you big tweeter, you. Okay, Karen.
Okay. Right. My God. All right. Well, that match wasn't...
That was about what you're going to see. The only big part of that match was Cole kind of sprung it that Zelina's now on SmackDown. Yep. So LOW really has no meaning to stay together.
Yeah, she's over on SmackDown now. That was the end of that, so...
Yeah, so... I mean, other than... It was a good match, but... It was still one of just a filler.
Yeah.
Just like it was the week before when it was Rey and Kofi.
Yeah, Mysterio got the win. Nothing too wildly exciting. And then we move on to the other tag team event of the night.
Liv,
Raquel, Naomi, and Bianca. In which this was not a championship match.
Yeah, I think this was them earning the right for it. I think that's what the importance of this one was, if I remember right.
This is what I was talking about, though, a little bit last episode, as we hit on more, is the Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez push to be a tag team. And go through a tag team run.
To go on that, I've actually been seeing from people I follow on Instagram that give actually accurate news that it is actually true. They're intending to push their tag team forward.
Yeah, I think they're getting it. I think they've moved Liv back to the tag team, and they're probably going to have a tag team.
I'm pretty sure it has to do with the rumor of Charlotte coming back too.
Charlotte's coming back,
and she's supposed to have a championship reign coming back. Which, if that's true, she's winning the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And we don't actually want to see that right now. Like, nothing against Charlotte. It's just we got a lot of people in that group. It's time to let them have that light.
Yeah, it's them. Their time.
And they built this for the last 2 years. She's been really gone. They killed it. And I swear to God, if it's Rhea's title, yeah, I'm done. I'm going to tell you right now. If Charlotte takes the world heavyweight women's title from Rhea, I'm done. I'm going to boycott it all.
You're going to boycott it all.
I will. I'll go to the enemy. I'll go to 8. No, I can't even make that threat. Like, I can't even watch those. No, we're good. I'll pretend to boycott and still watch, all right? Leave it at that.
Don't worry. We'll cry and cry, but we'll come back.
We will, because I can't go to the enemy. Oh, my God. Anyway, so from the rumors, Raquel and Liv are going forward as the tag team.
And I'm guessing if they're going forward as the tag team, they'll be the championship, or they'll be the champions.
I think the next match they have with Bianca and Naomi will be for the titles.
Will be a title match.
Granted, I don't know when that will happen, but obviously they're not going to win it because.
Well, we still need Jade to come back. Find out what.
Well, Jade's already been
whatever the heck
dropping
happened to her.
hints that it was because of Naomi.
We still need to figure that out because
I think that's why
they haven't officially.
No. Here we go. They're gonna have their title match. It's gonna be Liv and Raquel, right? Versus Bianca and Naomi. Again, we don't know what's happened, but she's made clue hints that it was Naomi. Jade's gonna come out, fuck over Bianca and Naomi, and Liv and Raquel are gonna fucking win. I guarantee, if that's not how it goes, you can kick. Nah, we're not gonna go that far. You can kick me in the face, not the nuts. I will take the face hit.
I'll take the face hit. It's fine. It's fine. Don't kick me in the nuts.
But no, I bet you anything. That's probably down the route it's going to go. Is Jade somehow is going to screw the one that attacked her over, and she's made hints that it's Naomi because Naomi has stated, I haven't found anything, and she went, you sure? On X.
Right.
So.
And of course, our good man Dominic did come out and
does what he always does.
What he does.
Saved his ass because, well, he made himself stupid 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and Liv's been wanting to fucking put her foot up his ass ever since. Lucky mullet motherfucker. I'm sorry. I wish I could jump from one hottie to another hottie, but I can't even get one hottie.
Yeah, and then with Morgan and Rodriguez beating him in this match,
I think that's retains
really,
to the no. So I think that was the match that determined whether they got a title match,
and it's just
they won.
They won, and now
we get to see. I don't know when it will be.
Let's see.
I know it's not Royal Rumble.
No, they won't fight at Royal Rumble.
So it's got to be after the Royal Rumble.
No, it'll probably be before the Royal Rumble because we've got. Oh, no!
I highly doubt.
Sorry,
I highly doubt they'll
that's
have
like
a title
2 days
match
away
tomorrow. Royal Rumble's on Saturday, brother.
Sorry, I
no.
Yeah.
So they will. I think we still have.
You said Royal Rumble, and
SummerSlam's before WrestleMania, so we still have another PLE.
Isn't it Elimination Chamber?
We might have 2 PLEs because we haven't had SummerSlam yet.
SummerSlam should be in the summer.
Yeah.
I think we got Elimination Chamber.
I'm gonna look this up because I'm dumb and I don't know. So we're gonna look this up. Bear with me. Thank you for waiting. Do 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 do. between Royal Rumble WrestleMania. Elimination Chamber is between the two. So we still have one more PLE before WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So
they'll probably have titles in hand before WrestleMania.
oh, I'm sure they
That's
will.
what I meant.
I'm sure they'll have titles in hand before Elimination Chamber. They've never really done tag team titles on a PLE for the women.
For the women. So they'll probably get
So
that shot
they'll
here.
probably have it before then, but after Royal Rumble, because the tag team, they're all in it.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
All right. So
next match.
Now we have Paul Heyman coming out to announce the WWE 2K25 cover.
As if we didn't already know. And of course, it's him getting ready to spear a motherfucker. With the grand wise man standing in the lower corner.
I think that's the important part. Heyman
the
is
wise
on the cover.
Actually, to hear some side stuff of this game, it's probably a big upgrade from what they've done before. Which, I don't know if I've stated before, but the last 2 years worth of 2K have been a big step up compared to what they've had. So I'm actually rather excited for this one. I mean, I've loved the last two. The storyline, just the atmosphere of the game is great, to where the other 2K wrestlings just really were not. They were shit. I'm not even gonna lie. They were not great. The last good ones were on, I think, PS2. And that says something, because it was, Raw versus Wars. It was, the Braun, or not Braun, the Brock Lesnar shit. And those ones were the best. Story and everything. And once they hit, or renamed it to 2K like the rest of the sports games, they just...
Yeah. We'll see.
So this one, though, I hear it's going to be rather different than the rest of the games they've done. A lot's changing. So I'm very excited to the 2K25. I have not pre-bought it yet, but I'm poor, so I will buy it, though. I bought in the last 2 years, and I've loved the storyline. Justin wouldn't, though. It's okay. The last game, your main character kind of insults Cody Rhodes. And by kinda, I mean he really does. But you can even choose to be respectful, and it's still like a spit in the face. And you're like, how is that respectful, man?
Respectful.
Really? But no, even 24, their storyline was really good. So I'm looking forward to the next one. And with it being Tribal Chief as the cover, that's awesome. Because I don't even think he's been cover yet.
No idea, actually.
So.
But, and then Drew came out to talk to Heyman.
Crying more.
Cry, baby. I'm the daddy of the bloodline, he says. Then he says, deliver my message, and...
What did Heyman say? You're crowding me.
You're crowding me.
Back the fuck up, bro. You're crowding me.
And then he brought up CM Punk again. I know. Right? I was like, oh my.
Do we need to tell him? You've lost every time you've been in the ring with him now. Do you want to keep going? Like, really? And you think you stand a chance against Roman Reigns and the rest of the bloodline? Well, I'm sorry. Jay's beaten you. I don't think Jimmy has. Sammy hasn't. But that was out of sheer bullshit cheatery.
I think Drew's going over the top rope pretty early.
I still think that the stories of a new NWO containing of Drew, Kevin, and another certain person, Seth, is gonna happen. I'm just gonna throw that out there. That's where they're taking it right now. But I'm just saying,
Freaking Drew, man.
Drew's a crybaby right now. But it's so good to really watch. I want me.
He's trying so hard to destroy the bloodline, and he's just not doing
He's not going after the bloodline.
He's not doing a very bang-up job right now.
Fucking Sami Zayn. Not to get ahead of ourselves. Damn near fucking... Well, he did beat him. Let's face it. Sami Zayn, it was a cheat win. So, yeah. Sammy...
Yeah, you can move on to that.
I'm just saying, like, Sammy fucking... You're like the lowest of the bloodline, the OTC bloodline, kicked your fucking ass with his head split open. And you cheated.
You cheated, right?
And Sammy's coming from retribution. But...
Yeah, that match wasn't too bad at all, though.
No, it was a good match, but... yeah, that was a bullshit win.
Bullshit win, and then...
just means he's going to be marked. Now the question is, though, because of after everything, everyone's claiming that Sammy's about to take a big heel turn, side with Cody, and betray... Or, sorry, not Cody. Side with Kevin. And betray Cody. Personally, I don't think that's going to be what happens. I think he, if anything, sides with Cody and betrays Kevin.
Yeah. I don't think anyone's siding with Kevin.
I don't know, though.
He's so off the rails. That's hard to...
All of them are off the rails. Look at Drew!
Yeah, but I'm saying Kevin is off the rails, comparatively speaking, to the rest of them.
Kevin's just fucking Kevin at this point. Let's face that one. Kevin's just Kevin.
Because once again, after the match, Drew...
Well, look at this factor. Drew was beating the shit out of Sammy. Who rescued Sammy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was Cody.
Cody comes out.
And then Kevin comes out. After Cody's out of the ring, Sammy is out of the ring, out of the way, and then starts beating the shit out of Cody.
Exactly.
He didn't give a fuck about Sammy. But the question is Sammy going to play that character he keeps playing where he doesn't see the full picture and he keeps going for the one that he thinks he needs to trust? And right now, that's Kevin. And I swear to God, like, if that's the way they throw him again, I want to see a Kahlua kick right to Kevin's face during Cody and Kevin's ladder match.
Oh, that ladder match.
It's going to be phenomenally great.
It's going to be good.
I mean, until tomorrow, we won't know if that's the main roster now of the show. I mean, we've got the Women's Royal Rumble, the Men's Royal Rumble. We've got the DIY versus the Machine Gun. Whatever their fucking name is. Their group for the tag. And then we've got Cody versus Kevin. And then that's as far as we know, right?
I think that's what the Rumble usually does. It's just those events.
Well, those Royal Rumble matches can
those-
last
yeah.
over an hour.
Those Royal Rumble matches are so long, so it's probably all we're getting in that regards. Especially considering that ladder match will probably last a while too, because it's probably going to have interruptions.
Hopefully. I mean, we've been wrong on that matter a couple of times now.
Okay, but not this time.
Sure. Okay. Whatever you say, man.
All right, we rounded out
Either
the
way,
night.
the Raw match was decent between Sammy and Drew. Obviously, Sammy got his head busted open.
Yeah, he was bleeding all over the place. And then,
Drew won by cheating and still bitched and complained that he won and beat the shit out of Sammy for a minute.
and then yeah. So anyway, we rounded out the night with Cody's promo.
Actually, I don't know if you saw it, but after the show,
Well, let's not jump.
no,
Quite
so
that.
it was right after I think the cameras stopped on Raw.
Yeah.
It was Cody and CM Punk.
No, that was the show. That was the end of the show.
Netflix portrayed it as if it was after the show was off because it went, this was created by Georgia. Bang!
No, they went through the CM Punk thing.
Really?
Yeah, because Cody came out for his promo and CM Punk came out and talked to him. There was more after the show, after they did go off the air.
No, I'm just saying, like, the way Netflix portrayed it was he came to help Sammy, got kicked in the face, and then all of a sudden they were like, this is made here, bang, and all of a sudden they're in the promo of Cody and CM Punk.
But but they had their
Moment.
moment, talking about being friends. Punk was trying to give him advice about being a champion and all that.
Right.
But
Oh, let's face the factor, too. Punk's dropped an Easter egg on a big surprise coming back for the Women's Royal Rumble.
oh,
A lot of people are questioning if it's AJ.
yeah, I've heard that AJ might
And
come out.
I won't be disappointed. Let's face it, though. Nikki's even throwing her name out there going, I miss Nikki Bella. Maybe I still got it in me. And that 40-year-old hottie still got it in her. She better get her ass in there and fucking whoop some ass. Because I think the Women's Rumble is going to take the Men's Royal Rumble completely. I really think the talent they've got in this Royal Rumble this year, it's going to be a phenomenal Rumble. Compared to the men that we've seen in the Royal Rumble plenty of fucking times now. It's gonna be good.
So did you see what happened after Netflix went off with Carmelo Hayes?
Carmelo.
Yeah. He came out and jumped Cody. So he comes out and he jumps Cody, right? And he announces his... I didn't see the whole thing because I only saw shots from fans' phones
Right.
on X. So whatever happened. So he came out, he jumps Cody, and he's like announcing his, I'm going to be in the Rumble, blah, 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 And then something turned around, and Cody put him through a table.
That's how much your entrance means, man.
So that's
Through a table.
That's how Carmelo Hayes' night ended. He got put through a
Damn.
table.
I'm sorry, but that that says a lot, and that's nothing against Carmelo, but damn, bro, they are fucking painting him bad right now.
He is just, he's got the shit luck of trying to be a heel, man. But,
Well, the shit luck, no. It's he chooses the shit
he chooses.
luck of a person to go against.
I don't know what he was thinking coming out against Cody, but
Well, he fought him that one time and apparently grew balls to think I can do it again.
I can do it again. But no, he. Nah.
So he's in it now too.
Yeah, Hayes is in.
Obviously, I mean,
But Hill,
the kid's got talent.
he's got a lot of
Definitely
talent.
got a lot of talent, but damn, dude, like,
He's just at the beginning where he's not.
maybe choose your guys wisely. Like, don't think you're better than everybody else.
He's got a lot of dues to pay, before he gets any of his.
Did you watch that video I sent you earlier?
Which one?
The Royal Rumble one where they the veterans made a point of punishment to that tough enough motherfucker.
Yeah.
Do you know the past story of that one?
Uh-uh.
So I guess I don't know if it was like a week or two prior or just like a show prior. That son of a bitch got in the ring with Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle was told, "This is how it's gonna go. You're on top. You're the big guy, right?" That motherfucker turned around and damn near choked Kurt Angle out. Like, he had him, like, horrid. So, without even Vince knowing, the veterans were like, he's coming into the Royal Rumble. And he just fucking disrespected a veteran because he didn't do what the show called for. And so they told him, hey, go out, cut a promo. Talking big. He goes, grabs that fucking mic. Oh, I'm going to be the first tough enough motherfucker to win the Royal Rumble. He gets in that ring. It's not only Chris Benoit and Eddie beating the shit out of him, but it is trainee, Hardcore Holly coming down to beat the shit out of him because you misstepped. And, he, to this day, wants to sit there and say, oh, I learned to motherfucker. This wasn't a lesson to be learned. It was, you're being put back in your place because you're a cocky son of a bitch who thought you could do what you wanted. Oh my fucking God, though. It wasn't planned. None of it was. They just they slapped the shit out of his chest. Like,
yeah.
They put Gunther slap to fucking just sadness. But yeah, like, that's how shit in the background works. And right now, Carmelo Hayes is sadly getting that. Not on purpose. Just because, well, bad decisions.
Yeah, that's funny.
I know that video, though. Oh, that's cringeworthy all the way through. If you haven't seen that one, oh, God. I can't even remember the WrestleMania it was at. God, I can't even remember the guy. If any of you have followed wrestling, you'd know who I'm talking about. Like, God damn. And he's even stated to this day, oh, it was a big life-changing situation. I learned how to be good to people around me. Like, yeah, because you got slapped the shit out of. Yeah. Like, you got knocked the fuck out getting thrown out of the ring. He even stated that. Like, he threw me out of the ring, I was knocked the fuck out. Like, god damn. But, I mean, that's a lot of things people don't see in the wrestling politics either. So, maybe Carmelo licking his hand and slapping the back of Randy Orton's head had something to do with his failings right now, because god damn, let's face it, Randy wailed on him in that moment.
All right, well.
But let's face it, we got SmackDown tomorrow. After tomorrow's SmackDown, we got to determine what's going to happen with Royal Rumble. I already have my bets on what I know so far. But we'll see if something new occurs tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see what SmackDown brings.
It's going to be a late night tomorrow. Got to get through SmackDown, but honestly, I don't think anything new is really going to occur for Royal Rumble. Personally, I think they've got their matches and they're ready to roll. I'd be surprised, but I mean, has Bayley had her match with Tiffy yet for the title? Did she have it and lose last week?
Yeah, they went last week.
Okay. Because I was going to say maybe that happens, but no.
I think they. I don't even know what's going on tomorrow. For
Oh, dude.
SmackDown, so.
There's so much in the air right now. Like, oh, God. There, even just entrances in the Royal Rumble, like, a lot of speculation is saying that Mandy Rose is coming back. And she even tried, like, to slight back on that, saying I'd have to be in the ring training right now, but it's like the most recent Snapchats and Instagrams show her in fucking knee pads. And it's like, why do you gotta have knee pads on just for a gym workout? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, really, what are you doing? But, you know, right now we absolutely know Jordynne Grace is gonna be in it. She's signed, so it's going to be a big thing. So maybe tomorrow it reveals more on who's going to be at least in the Royal Rumble. We'll have to see.
Well, we'll see.
So I think that's all I got, though.
We'll call it for tonight, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you again the next go-around.